Alright, so Assalamu alaikum everyone. So today we are starting from the topic is all about the Cripps mission, Cabinet Mission Plan 1946. As you all know that we already had done and the previous topics like Lahore Resolution, Cripps mission. So it is the emergence of Pakistan as one of the most important development in the history that begins from 1900 and ends in the creation of Pakistan 1947. So today we are going to discuss about the Cabinet Mission Plan, in which we are here to discuss some of the important role of the British government and the talks held between the Jinnah and obviously the Indian National Congress. So very firstly, I just want to let you know that if we go back to the dates like from 1940, that 1940 is all about the Lahore Resolution, in which Jinnah had firmly put forward the demand of Pakistan. And then in 1942 there was the Cripps Mission Plan. The World War was going on into by the Britisher, and these things were moving in India and making the development so quick to get the Dominion status, as the demand of the Indian National Congress was to gain the quick Dominion status, and now the demand after 1940 of All India Muslim League was to have their own separate nation. So this, under this situation, in these conditions, British government arrived under Sir Stafford Cripps, that was called as the Cripps Mission in India, that to aim the negotiation. They actually wanted to settle the partition. However, British ne keh diya tha कि they are going to leave the India after the World War was ended and they need their negotiations. But actually this demand was rejected by both. Cripps Mission was rejected by Indian National Congress and All India Muslim League. Then in the protest of the Cripps Mission Plan, Britishers had started, the Indians had started the protest, especially the Indian National Congress started the Quit India movement, and it was in the encouragement of, at Britishers had left the Burma. And number 3, however, then after that, when the Congress was banned and further the events occurred, like Gandhi Jinnah talks were held, and then there was a similar conference of 1945. Under the similar conference there was elections of 1946, and then we lastly we had the Cabinet Mission Plan. So today's topic is about the Cabinet Mission Plan. We are here to discuss the Cabinet Mission Plan. I just want to tell you that Cabinet Mission Plan arrived under the 3 British officials, that is about that were like the Sir Stafford Cripps, Mr. A.V. Alexander, and Sir Lord Pethew Lawrence. Yes, these were the 3 names. It was basically the last attempt by the British to make the India together, and it was sent by these 3 important leaders. But what had happened, the British first gave this option to Jinnah कि आप जो है NWFP, सिंध, बलूचिस्तान, वेस्ट पंजाब एंड ईस्ट बंगाल, ये सारे प्रोविंसेस मिलाएं. कौन कौन से? NWFP, सिंध, पंजाब, वेस्ट पंजाब एंड ईस्ट बंगाल, ये प्रोविंसेस मिलाएं और सेपरेट स्टेट बना लें. जिन्हों ने इसको रिजेक्ट कर दिया. जिन्हों ने पहली बात को की कि जो पंजाब आप हमें दे रहे हैं, दैट विल बी द माउथ ईटन, मतलब इकोनॉमिकली हैंडीकेप्ड हो जाएंगे अगर हम इसको प्लान को एक्सेप्ट कर लेते हैं. और बंगाल विदाउट कलकत्ता इट मीन्स अ मैन विदाउट नो लेग्स, तो ये तो बात हो ही नहीं सकती. इसके बाद जो है बहरहाल कैबिनेट मिशन वाज देयर एंड इट प्रपोज्ड टू सेट अप द न्यू इंटरिम गवर्नमेंट इन इंडिया. So Britishers had divided according to this plan, had divided the India into the 3 regions: Section A, Section B, and Section C. There were the 3 regions. The Section A considered a Hindu majority area. Section B and C was to be the Muslim majority area. And what we have in Section B, that was for the Western Muslims, and Section C was the Bengal and Assam. So the plans were given to the India. However, this was the final and absolute plan when the India was divided into the 3 sections, like Section A, B, C. Other than that, prior to this, Britishers had given many plans to Indians, but they kept on rejecting. First, they talked individually to the Muslim League and then to the Indian National Congress, but it was British had realized that it was very difficult to break the ice in between two of the parties, so they had finally come up with this plan. But after the 10 years, there was also some amendment. British government ने बोला कि after 10 years, any state could announce the independence. कोई भी state चाहे उसको announce कर सकते हैं independence. But over here, यहाँ पे Indian National Congress ने बोला after the British departure, they are not going to follow the plan. However, जिन्ना पहले इस plan को accept करने के लिए तैयार थे, मगर उसके बाद जब इन्होंने Indian National Congress ने कहा they are not going to follow the plan after this, so Jinnah had reject this plan. So this is why the cabinet mission plan was rejected and under this plan the India was to divide into the 3 sections, and the interim government was proposed. As all that in the interim government there was and last, if you remember that which I had explained you about the Simla conference of 1946, उसके अंदर ये बात बताई थी कि Muslims and Hindus would get equal number of seats. आधी seats Muslims को equal, आधी seats Muslims को जाएंगी, आधी seats Hindus को जाएंगी, जिस पे जिन्ना ने गांधी ने कहा था कि Congress Muslims could vote Congress as well because they had called their president Abul Kalam Azad as a president of Indian National Congress, तो उनको भी वो बना सकते हैं. तो जिन्ना इस पॉइंट के ऊपर भी जब ये वोटिंग की बात चल रही थी, इस पॉइंट के ऊपर भी आते, तो लॉर्ड वेवल कॉन्फ्रेंस ने उनको बुलाया. मैं 1946 की बात बता रहा हूँ. लॉर्ड वेवल ने उनको बुलाया and he clearly said that Jinnah, it is for the beneficial of the Muslim interest, just keep the Muslim League out of the councils, let you nominate the first 5 members. तो जिन्ना ने जो है फिर वो हिंदूज को भी नॉमिनेट किया, और फिर मुस्लिम्स ने जो है इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस ने लियाकत अली खान को नॉमिनेट किया. एंड लियाकत अली खान इन 1946, ये अगस्त से पहले तक की बात चल रही है, अगस्त 1946 के अगस्त की बात चल रही है कि 1946 से अगस्त से पहले की बात चल रही है, जब ये तमाम चीज़ें सेट आउट हो रही थी. तो इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस ने लियाकत अली खान को उठाया और इन्होंने जो है फाइनेंस का पोर्टफोलियो दे दिया. जान के फाइनेंस का पोर्टफोलियो दिए गए. इट वाज अ डिफिकल्ट सब्जेक्ट, सो दैट मुस्लिम लीग मेंबर should get filled into this subject. However, it become more difficult for the Indian National Congress because finance जब portfolio इनके हाथ में आया, तो when Congress minister used to ask money from Liaquat Ali Khan, he used to refuse. So when the things were getting out and there was no plan according to it, so and British were about to leave India without the partition, so Jinnah now said on 16 August 1946, that day called as the Direct Action Day. Jinnah said that now it is a time for the Muslims to take their pistols. The Britishers and Hindus who used their pistols onto the shoulders of the Muslims and towards the Muslim, now it is the time for the Muslims to come out, and Jinnah asked the Muslims to come out so that they could have a demonstration, they could show the Muslim strength. But this had caused a great violence and Hindu-Muslim riots has been started, especially in Calcutta. The 4,000 Muslims were being killed. There were the piles of the Muslim deaths into the streets of Calcutta, and there were no other option. Jinnah had to do this, and finally when their violence broke out into the India, this led Britishers worried, and in 3rd June plan they had formally announced that Britishers is leaving India and India will have 2 states, India and Pakistan. Thank you very much. I am coming towards the noting session as well after this, and 3rd June plan and Radcliffe Award will be the next video.